according to Kofi Annan, because I'm crazy like him.
And what is it that you're hoping to bring to the table? Obviously, you have a long career, as a diplomat in very difficult situations. What is it that you're intending to bring to the table?
I really don't know. You say, the thing is, the United Nations and I suppose the Arab League as well simply cannot just say, this is a difficult job, let's look away. They cannot do that. And I suppose I am vain enough to think that with the little experience I have, if I am asked to try and do something in a situation like this, I cannot say no, even if I am deeply, deeply aware of the difficulty I'll be facing. So, we will go into this with a lot of goodwill, a lot of determination, but a lot of humility as well.
Mr. Brahimi, do you understand elements of the international community who feel frustrated that nothing has been achieved in the 17 months and that appointing a special envoy has become irrelevant?
I don't really know what you mean. Irrelevant meaning because it's difficult and nothing has been achieved, we should let the Syrians kill one another and perhaps others also help them to kill one another? Is that what it means?
I think people just have this sense of frustration. They feel that we're really not
moving
forward.
That sense of frustration is fully understandable. But, I think that we need to try, and this is what I'm going to do. This is just like what Annan did. I'm absolutely certain. I know for a fact, because I have spoken to Kofi several times. He didn't go into this with any illusion that he's going to solve it in overnight. But he was asked to do it, and he did. His resignation is a very important act in favor of the Syrian people. Because what he said to the people who tasked him is that, look, you asked me to do a job and you didn't give me the tools being your support. So, they are now turning to me and said, please, can you take over from Kofi? I'm saying yes. And I'm going to go to New York and listen to them and also talk to them very respectfully and say, how much support I'm going to get from you.
Are you confident that you can get the UN Security Council to unite behind you?
I will tell you when I try.
And do you still have faith, Mr. Brahimi, that diplomacy can play a very real role? Because certainly it's our option at the moment, our best option, would you say?
Absolutely, there is a role for diplomacy. I don't know if there is any conflict that hasn't ended with some kind of negotiation, with some kind of diplomatic phase. When that takes place, definitely we want it to take place as early as possible. And this is what we are going to try to do.
As a career diplomat, Mr. Brahimi, in your experience, is there ever a tipping point in these very difficult situations where you feel like, yes, now we're going to make progress? Can you imagine that there might be one in this situation?
Look, in my experience, you cannot know when that moment is. When I went to Lebanon in 1998, nobody thought that the Lebanese situation was going to be solved, and yet it was solved after 16 or 17 years. My time in the mediation in Lebanon lasted just a few months, and we were able to bring people together and put an end to the fighting. So when is this going to, when is diplomacy going to have a real chance in Syria? I don't know. I hope it will be tomorrow.